Okay, we're gonna share out.
Matt, place of birth.
We can just talk while we're sharing out, and we will be here shortly.
Oh, actually, Oh, say that again, Matt.
Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Okay. Just need a good time, and then we're good.
It's kind of like
everybody,
Pennsylvania, but it's Sun at Harrisonburg.
Yep, I got that. I pulled a chart for that time before.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Melanie, we're sharing too. So we don't share to the same places.
Where are you sharing to? Where are you sharing to?
Wherever you're not.
I'm going to share to my Divine Soul group. I'll share to.
You going to share to beginners, or you want me to?
Go ahead. Will you go ahead and share to beginners?
Yep.
I'm looking for.
I sure will.
Oh, and I'll share to Purple Nymphs group too.
Okay.
All right, everybody. If you give us just a moment here, we're just sharing out and chit chatting away.
Yes, chit chatting away.
There it is. Chit chatting away. Let me turn this.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't need an echo.
How was my echo? Do I have one?
No, that was me. That was because I clicked on the desktop.
If you guys hear it, I'll put my headphones on. Shit.
All right, and Sarah's kind of, since Sarah's kind of froze, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little banner thingy up here. What did I do with it? I had it up earlier. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, I always freeze when I'm sharing out.
Like that one. There we go.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, Jewel. Hey, Kathy. Kathy's a good friend of mine. Okay, I'm just sharing out places. So I had to share out like a bunch of places, and then we'll chit chat about stuff. Not sure what yet, but we'll find something. Melanie's going to tell us about the moon.
Yep, here in just a moment.
Because that's the in thing to do. Talk about the moon and the drama that it plays on us.
If anybody has any questions or whatever, please feel free to inquire also.
Yes, and if you want to chat about anything, we can chat about them. As always.
Feel free to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. No.
Oh yeah, well, it is on YouTube. Yeah, that'd be nice. No spamming on YouTube, please. That'd be great. Yeah. And where's Liana? Where's Liana when I need her? Oh, there's the comments. We got people in the comments. We got Jules. Hey, Jules. We've got Kathy. There's Andrea. We got Jackie, Jules, and Kathy. And
you mean Kathy, not Jackie? Oh yeah.
No, there's a Jackie too. There's a Jackie, Kathy, Andrea, and Jules.
Yeah, we do free readings. We do free readings on these, but they're donation based. So if you want to, if you want to shoot us some cash out, then that's great. But we usually do them for free too. If you like them, we just say follow our page and leave us a review. But we do some chit chat along the way. I should have my pen with me.
Could never find my freaking group on here. What the hell?
If you want a reading, I'll put the name on our little handy dandy list. Just tell me if you want a general reading or on something specific. Elmer.
Oh, Sarah.
Yes.
You need to tell me more about your CBD salve or whatever you're doing over
more
there.
About my what?
that stuff you were making, you were telling me about.
Oh, I make and sell like lots of different homeopathic salves and lotions and tinctures and all sorts of lovely little things. Oh, you're not watching the video, just the audio. Oh, that's fine, Kathy. Jackie has a question. Well, I write you on our list, Jackie, and when we get things going and do the readings, we will get to it. Is Elmer Rasha being serious? So what's everybody up to tonight?
About 6 foot.
I just had a super busy day, went to the chiropractor. I'm not getting video, just audio. You might have to back out of the video. You probably only see me in the video. I think I'm the only one.
I haven't. Oh, and she just kicked herself out. Yeah, I haven't put my phone on the mount yet, and she just booted herself. Yeah. So they have that button in a really bad spot.
I don't like it. I don't like the way it's
They need to redo their whole arrangement for a phone setup.
It's very ill conceived, the layout for that. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, they should have it. They shouldn't have it in the bottom corners.
That's what happens when engineers design things instead of real people.
There she is. There we go.
This is mathematically best choice for putting this place down on alley. Yeah, I don't know.
We
could talk about sacred geometry, Mel.
I'm just reading through all of the comments. Jackie, we will get to your question momentarily. No readings for you, Andrea. I know you're always just in the rafters.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Read my mind. Yes, no readings for Sarah. No readings for Andrea.
Well, that's what Andrea
Especially after the cards I pulled tonight. Definitely none for her. Hey, Amanda.
I'm watching your live.
I'm watching your lives with my. You're funny, Amanda. And I lost it again. That's weird. You should only see me in the video. Mel and Matt are a little camera shy tonight.
No, I still have to put my phone up on the mount, and then I'll turn my camera on.
I need a haircut.
I didn't freaking retouch my makeup up for nothing.
Yeah,
Sarah is a librarian. Yeah, I'm a little along the straight and narrow path. Extremely straight and narrow. Let's see.
Huh?
I'm just gonna grab my pendulum and answer
White.
Jackie's question real quick. Since we're not really talking about anything yet, Jackie wanted to know if her and Elmer Raja, I hope I said that right, is being serious with her and if their relationship will last. I'm just going to pull out my pendulum for you, Jackie, and I'll show it to you so you can see what it looks like.
I cannot find my Cosmic Astrology group.
This is the pendulum I'm using tonight.
Oh, you know what? I should show you my pendulum I'm going to be using tonight.
I want to see. Will Jackie and Elmer Raja's relation is Elmer Raja being truthful with Jackie? Okay. Will their relationship last? Okay, Jackie, when I asked if yours and if Elmer was being serious, it said yes. When I asked if your relationship would last, it was spinning in a circle rather than giving a yes or no answer, which means that's indecisive. It depends on how things play out along the line. There's not enough information at this particular time to give that decision, which means there's multiple paths that the relationship can take. So it's very possible that a relationship with you and Elmer could last. It has potential, and he is being honest with you. It's just not known at this time whether or not it would last. I hope that helps you. Oh, thanks, Cookie. Cookie says that I look pretty as usual. And yes, they are being camera shy today.
I'm not being camera shy. I just haven't put my phone on the mount yet. I'm still sharing out.
Mel's got to get a little comfy with us before she shows her face.
Did you see what Amanda said? Amanda says Mel she'll show you hers if you show. Mel said she'll show you hers if you show her yours. So that means you got to go first, Sarah. You got to show me yours first. There's Matt.
I'm definitely shy when it comes to showing that stuff off. No, show it off the good.
She's not shy. She's prude. There's a difference between being shy and prudish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
the what is it? She's the what was the nickname that I gave you?
See, I think it's not that though. I don't think that she's prudish. She wants us to think she's good at douchey, but she's like
the
a
prudish princess. The prudish princess. You know how they have like asexual? She's like WXYZ sexual.
Yeah, no, I think Sarah's playing everybody.
Oh yeah.
Look at her. See that? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She's got like she's got enough kids to fill half of a school bus, but yeah, she's got
that sly shit going on because she don't want nobody to know how fucking filthy she is behind closed doors. Look at it.
Jackie, we generally give each person one reading,
and she's a late degree Scorpio rising, so we all know the truth there on that one.
There you go. Happy birthday.
And a Libra moon, and we all know about Libra being the sex addict of the zodiac. So yeah, she'd be lying. But we'll just play along. I call her the prudish princess.
I'm actually a double Sag, Amanda.
Her whole first house is Sagittarius with her sun in the first house.
What can I say? I like the fire signs.
Yeah.
Will you pass your CD? Let's see. Here's my pendulum.
Oh, the color's staying pretty good in your hair, Sarah. That gold, it's still rocking in there pretty good.
Yeah, oh yes, I like my hair. Pretty. Let's see. Will Andrea pass her CDL test on the first time? I got yes, Andrea, with my pendulum.
Yeah,
which probably means you're worrying about nothing. Thanks, Jewel. I'm not fooling you. I'm not fooling anybody. As much as I am enjoying this.
Ooh, a double Aries with a Leo rising. That is some fire. That's like extra fire. You have an exalted sun then with the sun in the first house. You are very, very, and it impacts even more, even though you're Leo rising, that impacts even more of that Aries energy, because the rising first house is the original home of Aries. So it's like, basically you're like a triple Aries with a huge splash of Leo. Oh, I would love to see your chart.
Who's Amanda Michelle?
That's a lot of Aries fire. Ooh, then you have Taurus in the midheaven then.
But you will pass after you go through those classes, Andrea. We don't really have a topic. We're just kind of yakking our brains out like usual.
Cookie, what is your sign again? I'm trying to remember what Cookie is. I want to say she's an Aries.
Okay.
We got a lot of fire in the group tonight.
Finish her photography class on time. Andrea, you must be slacking in.
She has been slacking.
I gotta know.
That's why she needs to be spanked. Amanda, you need to spank your wife. All right. And I got to share to my other two pages.
Oh, you think about cute? Well, Amanda Michelle thinks you're cute, Matt.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? Thanks.
Well, you did turn on your video.
Well, I had
your head, your inside. Can you learn anything growing up?
Good night, Kathy.
These lights are right in the line of that. Yeah, that's gonna be. Turn them off.
Cookie's like he's very handsome.
Bye, Kathy. Sleep well.
Maybe we should do like a striptease tarot, and then like for every card, like every major arcana card that's pulled, Matt has to take off some clothes, and you guys got to throw some money on the do not
I
give
ain't
me
got
any
enough
bad
lens on
naughty
this camera
ideas.
for all that.
Where's Rose at? Rose used to show me this link of this one
I
guy.
don't
He's
know.
strip
She's
tarot.
missing all the fun.
You hear me, Mel?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were just ignoring you.
we'll have to get him
No.
like one of those, like a metal G string with the Aries ram on the front of it. Little horns and the horns, like sewing some little horns onto it, so little ram horns.
Dude, I got a whole thing about that. I'm not even. I don't want to even get in that shit on the live stream. I'll
And
tell
maybe
you
in the
about that
G string part, we'll hide a little baby owl in there.
later. Oh my god.
Because you know how the owl likes to be inside the tree, the hole in the tree, so on the G string. Oh, don't get me
You guys
going.
are too naughty for me.
Oh, hush, Sarah. You act like a girl, innocent shit. How many kids you got?
A bus, half a bus full.
Yeah, you got like. Hang on, I need to wipe the lens off. You got like. You got a whole tribe over there going on. You obviously know something about how to make them.
Well, yeah, it's not hard.
No, it damn sure ain't hard. Or it might be. Or not.
You're gonna to get an extension. I hope you do get an extension, but I don't think you're gonna finish it on time, or at least when it's supposed to finish.
Part of the reason I have my camera off because I can't do everything that I'm doing in the room on the stream because I might get like arrested or something. I don't know.
Or maybe give some big tips.
Here's a thought: don't do anything that's illegal.
Do everything Melanie would do.
Well, that's nice, Amanda.
That's very
Michelle,
not
you have
helpful,
about
Sarah,
2
man.
biological
I
kids
do
and
all
one
kinds of shit I'm not
non-bio.
supposed to do. Didn't you know I was a bad boy?
I have 6 biological kids and one non-bio.
Maybe they need to legalize certain conscious enhancing things that have been used by humanity for the past 150,000 years, except the last
Here,
100.
I'll give you guys a little hint here. So Andrea has a Libra moon in the 11th house, conjunct her Pluto. She's got 5 kids. Sarah has a Libra moon also in her 11th house, but with no conjunction. She's got 6 kids. It seems like Libra moons in the 11th house likes to have a lot of babies. Cookie?
No,
He's an Aries. What does that tell you? That should say it all for you. Oh yeah, now it's showing me live. Now I just got the notification on my phone that I'm live.
Yeah, it takes forever for my notifications to go through too. I think it's Facebook.
What?
It's always Facebook.
And their marketplace is crappy lately. Oh my god, I've had so many problems with it.
The whole Facebook app has been wonky and weird. The internet in general has too. It's like they're working on 5G, right? So they're trying to get all this stuff done in different places. So they've gotten intermittent service in and out because they're all that somebody in that works for T-Mobile or something was telling me this the other day because they're constantly, trying to upgrade towers and stuff. So they've gotten, things are online and offline and back and forth, and they're, changing, boosters and all this different shit. And it's just, yeah. So it's been intermittent, and it's not just the mobile network either, but I don't know, man, it's been weird, and it's something going on with that. And I don't know what, but kind of got the gears grinding.
Well, they have been putting up new towers for a while and upgrading the other ones for the 5G, along the coast and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a while to change all that infrastructure and not only that, but they're adding so much more of it because 5G is such a close range type of signal versus 4G. You have to have a lot more trees cut down. It's more line of sight. You have to have, like, say on a city block, you might have to have 4 towers versus one tower for however much area, right? Because it's
Well, if
so,
they're upgrading the tower, a lot of times it depends on how they upgrade the towers too.
yeah.
And they've been putting up whole new towers as well.
Oh yeah, they have to, because I mean they're putting up a lot more smaller towers because it has to have more of a close, because it's such a short range wave frequency. It doesn't go as far, so it doesn't transmit nearly as far as 4G does. So you have to have a lot more towers. People are bitching about it because they're cutting down all the
And
damn trees.
they have to have a clear path too. There
Right.
can't be trees in the way.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, people are bitching because they're cutting down all the trees in the cities. Stuff to get anything in the way, it's coming down.
Yeah, Cookie, I really do have 6 kids, biological kids. I have 4 boys and 2 girls, and then I have a stepson that is obviously a boy. And Andrea, I've had problems since Sprint merged with T-Mobile too.
Yeah, T-Mobile was, when we first got it, we're on a grandfathered plan now that's unlimited, but it was
I'm on a
kind
grandfathered plan too.
And
I work for AT&T. We were trying to get people off of that unlimited grandfather plan.
they are
Everything.
They're trying to get me off it too. They keep wanting me to switch my plan, and I keep telling them no, because if I switch my plan, my bill's going to go up $40, and I'm going to have less than I have now.
We got
Hey,
4
Chelsea.
mobile.
No.
We have
How are you
4
doing,
mobile.
Chelsea?
We have 4 mobile hotspots on there, and they're all active, and they all have no. Well, look at there. Oh, she disappeared again. So basically, when we first got them, there was just 2 on the account, and then we added 2 phones, and we got 2 more put on before that happened. Well, when Chris went to buy Michael a phone, they got the plan screwed up and got us on some other plan, and it took me 3 freaking weeks on the phone with T-Mobile.
Did they try to put you on that magenta plan?
They had me on the veteran 4-way plan because he's on that. He's a veteran, and they I can't remember. Anyway, it was like first of all, the hotspots weren't unlimited, and they were like $30 or $40 a month versus 20 what we're paying now. And it was like, I mean, our bill's already 200 and whatever because his Michael's phone was on it for a while, so it was like another 20 or $30 a month or whatever the hell it was for that. It's like $1,100 phone. I bought mine on eBay. But
we just pay cash for all of ours, but my phone bill, like,
that's the best way to do it.
My phone bill's like, I think like $350 for my T-Mobile bill.
Yeah, ours is we have 4 on it, and it's 4 unlimited plans and unlimited everything and that's not terrible because that's only like $50 a month. It's just a little over 200 for when it's just the phone bill.
I think I have, was it 1, 2?
Good.
We have 5 phones on our account, and then we have 3 watches. No, I have 6 phones on my account, and then I have 3 watches.
What do they do for data for those?
It's like $15 a month, and then but I can use if I don't have my phone with me, I can make phone calls from my watch. It's got its own number.
Oh, that's cool. See, one thing I like about having that hotspot with me anywhere, I can pretty much have internet wherever I go. Because I mean, if I need to give somebody internet wherever I'm at, I mean, I use over 800 gigs a month. A lot of times, I'm either streaming YouTube or playing GTA.
I have unlimited hotspot data on 4 of the phones that are on our account.
Yeah, that's really handy to have because I mean, you're out somewhere with a laptop and you can pretty much.
I give it to the kids so they can have Wi-Fi when we're in the car.
Yeah, I mean, and they can have their own. Nobody's pulling off of their shit. You know what I mean? Or hurting them, which you don't have to have one for. I mean, it just depends on how good it is. Like ours, I know the towers when we first got it, they were running about 30 up and about 4 or 5
That's
down.
where I do prepaid straight time.
I don't have like a hotspot.
Way cheaper. $35 a month for my phone plan, unlimited.
I can just turn my phone into a hotspot.
Yeah. Now since they worked on the towers, they got what's called gigabit data now. So there are 4 actual transmitters that are transmitting in 4 different frequencies on the towers. And since these new phones have gigabit technology, and I even had a separate router for a while that had a grandfather T-Mobile plan I was given like $50 a month for. And that was when I first moved here, man, they were paying $100 a month for 16 gigs from Verizon. I'm like, what the hell? That's robbery. And now they have unlimited. They could watch one Netflix show and fall asleep and they would be over their damn data cap. And be like, and it was $15 every extra gig, dude. I'm like, are you kidding? That they got like a $300 phone bill one month because they went over and didn't realize what they were doing. And then I put them on a cap so that wouldn't happen until we figured out how to get better.
Candy wants our Candy. I'm sorry. Cookie wants to know what kind of phone you have, Matt.
What kind of phone I have?
Yeah. Good night, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, do you want a card? You know,
I bought
a new
I bought a Note 9.
Yeah, we'll pull a card for you if you want a card before you leave.
I have a Galaxy Note 9.
Journey. So you're going to be going somewhere. Yeah, to sleep. Journey your ass to Zealand.
I have 2 decks out. You can get one from my
Hope Big Water. So Hope Big Water. So a Journey. So something with Hope Big Water. So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be associated with water.
Hey, how do you guys like?
Do you want a card from my Ellie Kai deck, which is this one, or do you want a card from my Alice the Wonderland deck, which is this one? It's an Oracle deck. Both of them are actually.
Oh man. I got up last night, 1 o'clock, and got up this morning, did all kinds of shit. Did a bunch of stuff. Troy came over, and
maybe she already went to sleep.
I'm sorry.
So what kind of phone do you have, Matt?
What'd you say, Mel? Sorry.
What kind of Cookie wanted to know what kind of phone you had?
What kind of phone?
Yeah.
It's a Galaxy Note 9.
Oh, geez, you got one of the newer ones. Okay.
Yeah, it's got the stuff. I like the stylus because I can make voice notes and stuff, do live messages. Those live notes are really cute. They got like a little.
Yeah, you should do some of those, got stuff on your mind and do some recordings instead of because I can always take those recording snippets and do what I did last time. And Cookie wants to know if that's a new deck that you have, Sarah.
No, I've had it for a while.
I'm gonna kill this goddamn fly.
I've had the Ellie Kai deck for a while. I just don't use it all the time. You have the Note 9?
Note 9, yeah.
I like the Note. I wish I made a Note 20. I wish I made like a newer Note, like a Note 21. I have the Note 20 Ultra, but I want a better one. I'm thinking about getting that Z Fold phone.
Which one?
The Z Fold 3. Samsung Z Fold 3.
Not familiar with it.
It's huge. Look it up. It's $1,700.
Fucking boot. That was tough, man. Sarah, you had money.
Andrew kicked herself out.
Sarah,
yeah, it's super expensive.
Did you guys see my cute little tobacco smoking device?
That's what my
water pipe.
That's what my husband has, Andrea. He has the S21 Ultra. He likes it. And welcome back.
All right, and share the live out. That'd be great. We appreciate it.
Yes, we definitely would appreciate it. Share the love. And if anybody wants a reading, feel free to comment.
Troy has a very good point there. I wasn't thinking about that when you were talking.
I have a quick question, Sarah. By any chance, from Andrew, do you sense any babies?
From Andrea?
In Andrew's direction? Not from Andrew, but in Andrew's direction.
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
Oh, if anybody gets a line on a PS5, please let me know.
Hey, get on my head.
How much you want to pay for it?
Huh?
I said, how much you want to pay for it?
Not like $900. I'm not getting scalped on one. I'd like to pay retail for it. Why?
Oh, because they have them for sale all over down here. They're just like $900.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll wait. I mean, I want one, but I'm not I'm not giving twice what the hell it's worth. And it's not worth what it's worth, but it's only worth what it's worth because of the technology in it, and you can't get the goddamn chips. But what the fuck is up with the chip shortage? Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know, but I could go for some chips. I'm a little hungry.
Okay, so no, since no babies in Andrea's surroundings, like babies or grandbabies or anything like that.
No, I don't see any.
Okay.
Not right now.
Okay, because got a little worried there because yeah, because I oh, that store card would not go away, and then on top of that, then the first credit cards I did for somebody, that sun card popped his little lasso out with some, and I was like, oh no. Okay, so
I want this head off, but my hair is
just double checking.
Sure. Oh, that's what I need. This.
Oh, don't tell me it's a good time, Andrew. You know I'm into that.
Andrea feisty.
Oh, I gotta read the chat. I'm watching the fucking camera.
Andrew, are you ready to be a nana yet?
I better not be. I kill my kid.
Well, Andrew's oldest daughter is married, so so it wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing.
Mine aren't married yet. I have two 18-year-olds, but I don't want them to have kids this early.
Just like, oh my God, Nana Andrea. They could call you Andrea the Nana. Nana Andrea. Nana Vines. She's like, okay. Okay, I will stop pulling out my head.
Well, my grandkids are going to call me sister instead of Nana.
Oh.
Oh, guys, did I freeze you guys? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you.
Am I still frozen?
Problem is, I don't have a mirror up here.
They're just like shaking the phone and stuff.
I freeze because because so many people send me messages, so I answer them back. And if I stay off the screen too long, then if I stay off the StreamYard too long, then it freezes me.
I know it always toes it on the wrong side of my head or something. It's like I'm sitting here trying to look at myself this way or whatever.
StreamYard is set up backwards, so if you want something on the right side, you got to put it on the left side.
Do what now?
Yeah, StreamYard has its camera set up backwards. So if you want to touch your right side, you gotta touch your left side because it's backwards. It's like looking at the opposite. The opposite of what it would be.
No, I meant I want to be able to.
You better put in for a new phone because
it's funny. This looks like it's right hand, my left hand, and that's my right hand, and it looks like it would be my left.
Oh, I was flipping off Andrea.
What about Andrea?
She's over there freaking. Andrea's over there freaking out. She's going all WWE on her phone.
It has like a little bit of it. You see the astrological thing in the background? That's really cool. We're watching it's an 852 hertz. It's supposed to be awakening your higher mind.
I was just returning the bird back to Andrea, to Nana Andrea.
Well, I am not going to be a Nana for many, many years to come. So I can sympathize with where Andrea is coming from.
Don't play with my emotions. Not playing with your emotions. Just playing with your old lady apron and your mittens and your little glasses. The little glasses that Nanas wear. And your little crochet kit. And your little hooks and ball of yarn.
Well, I'm never going to be that Nana.
Sorry, using this as a mirror for a minute.
I don't care. I'm not looking.
Oh, I tried to shave my head. It's completely uneven. I have to fix it.
This doesn't look. Get over here.
Oh, I can't read that.
She's out.
It's Everyman Jack Beard Butter.
You're fine. And Sarah said no, so you're good. You're good to go.
It's sandalwood and something.
You can stay a MILF. You're not ready to be a GILF yet. You just remain a MILF.
Not very hard. I need to make some. Hey, do you have any recipes for beard butter, Sarah Lynn?
I usually use a beard oil. I find it works better.
I like the beard. I like the.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Cherry.
Yeah,
Sherry, but I always want to say Cherry. It looks like cherry. It needs an S for cherries.
I am like the worst person at pronouncing names.
Yeah, but Sherry, but it looks like cherry.
I always want to call her Cherry too, but it's cherries.
What? Yeah, what? You don't want to be a MILF, Andrew. Well, too late. You're already a MILF, so too late for that. You can't go back on that. And you've already surpassed the age of Puma and the Cougar, so.
No, I'm only 21.
I like the name Cherry.
Oh, she has a friend who calls her Terry.
Sarah?
Well, then good. We wouldn't be offended if we accidentally call her you.
Not after today.
Sarah?
What?
Do you have a beard?
No, but my husband does.
So you like the way the oil feels in his beard better than the butter? Oh, she backed out again. Bye, Sarah.
The little button.
Goofball.
Andrew, there's nothing wrong with being a MILF.
I like the beard butter better because it stays better. Stays in place better. Say that shit 3 times faster. What? Can you adjust the consistency of shea butter by using coconut oil? Yeah, you can adjust the consistency of shea butter by.
I don't think that counts. I don't think 2 teeth qualifies you to be the backwoods of Kentucky. I think it has to be like 18.
What is it?
Oh, Andrew said that they took 2 teeth out, and she belongs to the backwoods of Kentucky. And I told her 2 doesn't count. It's got to be like 18. Well, tonight we're supposed to be talking about the full moon on the 22nd, which is happening at a 29 degrees Aquarius, which is going to be opposite of the sun at 29 degrees Leo, which is crazy because my north and south nodes in Leo and Aquarius at 29 degrees.
My hair is
Are they going to put in? Are they going to put another one in? Like bridge one in?
At least you got enough to cover your head. Mine makes it look worse because I got bald spots, man. You got to keep it cut short.
Don't catch the old.
Oh, you're going to get a partial? Okay. He is. He's just grooming himself like a cat in front of the mirror, but instead in front of the camera. The dude that is Matt. What would you say Matt is? Matt would be. What would Matt be?
A pain in the ass.
Well, he's Sarah's painting. He'd be. I guess I see him as Sarah's. He's Sarah's Minty. I see him as mostly. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah, I meant her.
I guess he's Sarah's Minty. He's one of our universal mystical
The dude.
students. I guess I don't know. We have to come up with a good nickname for you.
And right now he's reading the Hermetic
Everybody kept
Principles.
complaining because I didn't turn the camera on.
Oh my god, I gotta kill it.
Which, if you haven't read the Hermetic Principles, you might want to check out the book, The Kabbalah by the 3 Initiates. It's very good, as Matt will tell you.
Oh, the Hermetics is great.
Yeah, how far did you get in that?
That's the side of
Not very far. I've recommended it to people that have read it further than me, but Sarah, I don't even feel like I need to read it. It's because as soon as I'm reading it, I'm like, yep, okay. I mean,
what was the name of the book?
I don't even
The Kabbalah.
Oh, the Kabbalah.
Yeah, by the 3 Initiates. You can actually read it for free online. It's published there for free because there's no copyright on
YouTube. It's actually on YouTube.
Still doesn't qualify you for Kentucky, Andrea. This damn fly is torturing me.
You can actually see it on YouTube also.
Yeah, you can also check it out on Audible. It's on Audible as well.
Yeah, it's on Audible. Yeah, I'm listening to it on Audible, but I started watching it again on YouTube the other day. So I restarted it again so I could. I just need to sit and absorb more. It's like my head's busy, man. I got a lot of shit going on. It's been a lot of shit happening here, so it's like taking time to.
Cookie has a question for you, Matt. Sarah, will you keep an eye on the comments? I will be right back. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Give me like 3 minutes.
Everyone needs to read it.
I gotta go powder my nose. But yeah, Cookie has a question for you, Matt.
Oh, hang on. Let me switch to chat. Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
We're waiting for her question. She didn't post it yet. Do, 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 do. Your time's up. Post your question now or forever hold your peace. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait.
I need to.
My days need to stop starting at 7 a.m. That's what I have to say.
What'd you say? Sarah?
Hi, Rue. Melanie will be back. She just had to go do, I don't know, some Melanie thing.
Mel is
She told me, but I forgot where she said she was
the only
going.
person with a busier brain than me.
She's the only person that can what?
I think she's the only person that got a busier brain than I do.
Yeah, she's definitely busy.
I'm not that busy. It's just my head won't quit. It's like here lately, especially. It's like I've met like 30 people this week, Sarah Lynn. You won't even believe it. It's insanity.
Oh yeah, Cookie, I can read for you. Matt doesn't really read yet. It's one of the things he needs to work on doing. But he's got a long list of things he's neglecting. I will pull for you.
I am not.
Cookie, which deck did you want me to read for you with? This one, which is Ellie Kai, or do you want me to read with my Alice the Wonderland Oracle? Oh, what are you doing tonight, Rue?
Where did you put my fire, son? Where'd you put it? Where'd I put it? Did you give it
As soon
back?
as you tell me which deck you want, Cookie, I'll read for you. Did you have a specific question, or do you just want general too? Okay, Alice in Wonderland. I'll shuffle it for you, and you tell me if you want a general or like a specific question. You're just laying there doing nothing. Then why would she come visit you if you're doing nothing fun?
All that. Hey, put that candle out. Put the lid on it. It's burning all day. I can go out.
No, I actually did it after.
Oh, I forgot. Okay,
Ooh,
good.
table keeping is fun, Andrea.
That's fine.
I have a thing that I can do to jumpstart shadow work, but it really causes you to face your shadow work. So if you're interested in that, you can do that. But you won't be able to put it off to the side after it is initiated.
Here's another.
She's the life of the party, but you're not doing anything, Rue. You're just sitting there. What party? Okay.
Another caveat to shadow work: once you start, you never stop. It's never
all right.
over.
This is the card that I pulled for you, Cookie. I pulled it upside down, so it's like this. But I'll show it to you in the upright position. It is shine bright like a candle. And it indicates that you had a period of time that probably was not all that long ago where it's very difficult for you to get through. You're now past that time, and it's time for you to kind of help others through that darker time. It's time for you to be that candle to pull others out of their kind of, I don't want to say depression, but kind of like their sadness or their difficult time. I don't think they're depressed. I don't think you were depressed, but I think it was a much harder time than you have now. And now it's your turn to kind of play that forward. So where people helped you get through that time before, it's now your time to step up and kind of help others, kind of play it back, kind of, and just kind of remember that. Remember when you're doing stuff for people that people did stuff for you, even if these people that you're helping are kind of like those that kind of always push you under the rug. It's always nice to be the bigger person because that's who you are. That's what you do, and you shouldn't change yourself based on someone else's behavior. Well, that's the card I got for you, and I'm sure Mel will do one for you when she gets back, but she left us.
Oh, I'm back. I'm just sitting
Oh,
here.
good. And you can pull a card for Cookie too.
Okay, pull for Cookie.
You're on camera, bitch.
And oh yeah,
And
and the full moon that we're having is called a blue moon. It's our second one that we're having in the same sign. I'm gonna use my
blue moon
for
when you have 2 moons in 1 month.
Oh, hold on, I gotta shuffle here.
Well, you shuffle. I'm going to explain what shadow work is to Andrea.
Yeah,
Andrea, shadow work.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Is a psychology term. It refers to the shadow self, and the shadow self are those parts of yourself that you kind of repress and you don't show anybody else. Kind of those parts that make you subconscious, those parts that you kind of hide from the outside world. Sometimes they're feelings, sometimes they're personality attributes of yourself that you try not to let others see. It's just the things that you kind of keep very, very private, even from yourself. And when you deal with those and accept them, sometimes it can also be trauma related, like trauma incidences that you try to like push under the rug and pretend they didn't happen and you never properly dealt with them. All of that has to do with shadow work because it's all stuff that we shoved below the surface and didn't really deal with. So when we deal with the traumas that we have, when we deal with the personality conflicts that are within ourselves, and we accept ourselves for who we are, that is healing with shadow work. But as we do that, as we move past and we accept one attribute, we notice that there's more. Shadow work is not something that is ever really complete, but there'll be times in your life where you don't have to focus on it because you don't have the need to. You're where you're supposed to be, and then you'll have to second guess yourself down the road and be like, oh well, I'm dealing with this all over again, because our body subconsciously kind of buries the things that we aren't proud of or we don't really like. Hi, Ruth.
Also, I would add to that the shadow self isn't always things that are bad. The shadow self is things we have denied, disowned, or rejected about ourselves because we are in denial of those things because people have projected their wants onto us our entire life.
That's true
our
too.
Parent, everyone does it to everyone else. We are a product of our programming. Okay, so everything that we think we're supposed to be came from somebody else.
No, Andrea, I actually am a very big fan of shadow work because when we work on shadow work, when we work on those shadow aspects of ourselves, we number one get to know ourselves better, we get to trust ourselves better, and we get to love ourselves better because it's always better when we're repressing those things and pushing them down.
And you're not trying to get rid of them or eliminate them. I mean, you can always evolve them or
integrate them into
do things.
yourself.
But there's a way of acceptance. But because also too, part of shadow work is looking in and seeing also too like maybe like the darker parts of your or darker characteristics within yourself. Maybe some of it you may know or be aware of. Some you may just recently become aware of, or you have to go back and do some soul searching and looking and
let me give you an example when Melanie's
but it's not. But it's something that you supposed to. Kind of once you have the acceptance of it and incorporate it in, but you're not supposed to like abandon it or like think you need to run from it or anything like that. It's just something that you've gotta
can't run from yourself.
It's gotta be integrated into all of you.
Let me give you an example, Andrea.
Readings $5 readings for those who and there's a Cash App link.
Andrea, an example of shadow work would be I'm going to talk about something that I actually counsel people on quite a lot and help them work through it. It's like an abortion. if a woman has an abortion. I have a lot of clients that come to me because they've had abortions in their past and they kind of really regret it. It's kind of the thing they don't talk about, but they need that healing to grieve that child, and they need to realize that they made the best choice that they could with the information that they had at that time in their life. They did everything they could to the best of their ability, because nobody does things to hurt or harm themselves. They do things to make themselves better, whether it actually makes them better or makes them look better or makes them feel better. We don't intentionally hurt ourselves very frequently. I mean, there are extreme issues with but we won't get into those. But in general, you try to make your life better, less hectic, less traumatic. And when you don't deal with things such as traumatic issues like that, it causes issues within yourself, and you just repress it. And once you bring it back to the surface and you deal with it, it allows you to have that closure, and it allows you to work through it and be a better person as a result of it. And then, unless
You will
somebody
love
else
yourself more. You will realize the things that you have been told are wrong because you are being pushed into a corner from everybody that you know, and it's not their fault. They've been done the same way their entire life. Everybody's in this state. Everybody needs to do shadow work. Literally every soul on the planet, we're in a state of unhealed condition. That's why, because we're in denial of things we've been pushed into our entire life. Literally, we don't realize this. We are all like this, and it's not our fault. We are not allowed to be our true selves. Even our parents do it. That we do it. Let's do the best thing for our. But what we wind up doing sometimes is not doing what's best for them. It's what's best for us. We have to let them choose their own path. This is what we keep doing to ourselves. It's not just this generation. It's every generation. This is why we're here.
Well, Andrea, it may make you act differently towards other people, but only because you saw faults in the way that you're currently acting towards them. So let's say you evaluate yourself and how you're treating people in your life, and you come to the realization that you are too hard on those around you. You expect too much from them. You might then expect a little bit less out of people and make it easier on your relationships for you to get along. It just depends on how you are, what exactly you're dealing with when you're dealing with your shadow work, and how exactly you have it affect your life.
It will allow you to create the most authentic version of yourself you have ever known. That's what it will do.
If you're trying to get to your higher self, you definitely need to address the shadow issues that are in because your shadow issues are the lower aspects of yourself that are going to bring you down. So if you're trying to ascend and get to your higher self, you need to deal with those issues that you find to be flaws or faulty. And that's what shadow work is dealing with.
It's not all
right,
bad.
and the card that I was pulling was for Cookie. She's gonna say she's gonna go run out, and she said she's taking the dogs out. So that's who I'm pulling for is Cookie, right?
Yep.
Well, I'll wait for her to come back in from taking the doggies out.
Meanwhile, if anybody else wants a reading, while we wait for Cookie to come back, that was the word I was looking for, my ascension. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with the shadow aspects of yourself that you need to deal with before you can ascend. Okay.
I would need your birthday, if you would, please.
And I have a question for you, Ruth. Which deck would you like me to read with? I have Alice the Wonderland Oracle deck, and then I have this one, which is Ali Kai.
Well, I'll just have Cookie spank you when she comes back in. Ooh, we got a Virgo. Ooh, a 79 baby. 9/8/79. So you have a birthday coming up next month, and you are a Virgo born on an 8. So that's a Saturn energy. Probably work too much, don't you? Probably sometimes worry. And plus you're a Virgo, so I apologize now for you having to put up with a lot of fuckery and bullshit from other people, because Yeah, everybody has a special way of annoying Virgos, especially like not doing the work right, not dotting the I's, crossing the T's, you know, or not communicating properly. When it's so easy, when it's something just simple, you ask a simple question, and then you get like gibberish back, and then you just, yeah. I imagine like, you know how somebody goes postal? That's Virgo with the clipboard, basically just knocking people in the back of the head. That's Virgo.
What you doing?
Oh yeah, and you know, and Virgo is that sign. You know, it's the sign. It's the service to others. You know, so it's like one of those things that's like Virgo they do it because they know that either nobody else is going to do it, or if somebody else does it, it's not going to be done right, or it's going to be done half-assed, so they just go ahead and do it themselves. They're like that overworked supervisor. Oh, and then you're on an 8 though, so yeah, that's 8's Saturn number. You're 79, baby. So oh, that's what is that? You're the goat. You're goats are workaholics, are hard workers too. Usually, like, you know how they always say like Geminis are that jack of all trades. Well, Virgos are too. Virgos are usually very, very versatile in a lot of different areas as well. Yes, stupidity is your biggest. I think that's every Virgo's pet peeve. Oh, an attention seeker. Oh yeah, you don't like attention whore. Yeah, Virgos not too big on attention whores. So, oh, I like people that have Venus and Virgo, because Venus and Virgo is it's that Venus that doesn't get swayed away by all that fantasy, you know, love shit. You know, Virgo is like, Venus and Virgo is like, knows the reality of love, the reality of relationships, the reality of things, and doesn't get all, you know, caught up in the whole fantasy, you know, like just woohoo of it. You know, she's really, really serious about it. And also too, Virgo is like, especially female Virgos, you know, when they get into a relationship, you know, they understand that it's not going to be all like, you know, butterflies and bees and hearts, you know, and they know that's going to take some work, you know. So if they get into it, you know, they're in it for the long haul, and they're in for the work, but just don't bullshit them. Michelle, we already know that you are the 1229.
This is the card that I pulled for you, Ruth. I pulled it in the reverse position, so it's like this, and it is the Keeper Temper card. This card shows that you really feel like you're doing things alone, and you don't really have a temper. You're a very giving person, and I think it's causing conflict because you get to the point that you can't take anymore, and you just keep taking it. Sometime you're going to have to put your foot down and be a little bit more assertive than you are. Maybe not do everything for everyone, even if they're going to do it wrong.
Get a bigger clipboard to beat them with.
Been doing that shit. You don't understand.
But I really think that it is getting to the point that it's causing issues in your home life. And if you don't deal with it and make some adjustments, it's going to cause you to have a lot of internal conflict. I went ahead and I pulled a second card as well. This one is in the upright position. And this is investigate. This card is telling you to look at things around you, especially in your family home situation. It seems like you have a couple things going on there, but in order to get to the bottom of it, you're going to have to kind of really, really do some kind of investigation work. Don't just listen and believe everything that you see. Do your own, or everything that you see and hear. Do your own research on the situation. Step outside the box. Use your intuition and kind of put them together and go with what you feel. Even if it seems like it's something crazy, like a crazy move, it's probably going to be in your best interest, because it's going to cause a lot more issues if you don't. I really do, and I am, but I get shit on a lot. Yeah, that's really what I got from that card, is that you do get shit on a lot.
Trust your gut. Sarah's right. Intuition is everything.
Oh my God.
Well, you've got an Aries moon. You know, Virgo sun is an Aries moon. Yeah, you need to bring out some of that. You need to bring. See, an Aries moon. Sometimes, you know, they suppress that fire. Don't suppress that fire, for real. Like,
intuition is the gift.
Oh, you've got Venus and Virgo too. So you got Venus conjunct your sun. That usually makes for a very beautiful person. And you've got Saturn and Virgo. So you've got Saturn, Venus and your Sun all conjunct together. You get a nice little stellium going on there. So having Saturn conjunct your Sun with Venus, yeah, you do work hard and you do take on a lot of stuff, and you had to grow up really quickly.
I think it's going to cause a lot more problems, Ruth, if you don't get it handled and take that and just take that time for yourself. Just it's okay to tell people, no, this is what I need. And if you can't do that, then there's the door. It's going to be hard, but I think you really, for yourself's sake, you really have to take that step and just do it.
And you have Mars in Cancer, 19 degrees. You know, a lot of times with women that have a Mars in Cancer or Mars in fourth house, they have a habit of sometimes getting into really abusive relationships, or even having like abusive type friends, which could be like emotionally. When I say abusive, it's not just physical. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's verbal. Sometimes it's mental. You know, you got to be careful with that Mars in Cancer.
I think she's expected to do way too much, and it's just expected. And it's just like she's being walked all over. That's what I get.
We got Mercury Virgo too. We got 4 planets going on.
Oh my God! I'm looking at my husband's comments.
I had. Oh, it sounds like.
It sounds to me like she needs to set some boundaries, Sarah. I don't know. Maybe. Can you hear me?
I think she just starts. I think she just does things, and people take advantage of that generosity.
That's what I'm saying. You have to know. You have to start to know. Use your intuition, like you were saying a minute ago, to know who to give that to and who to pull back from. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving people the benefit of the doubt, always use your intuition and that's your soul talking to you. The more you use that, the more it hones it, it sharpens it, you get better at it, and that's important. It's a gift.
Ruth, I mean, maybe before you're in another relationship, you should evaluate it before you take it to that next level. I don't think it's you. I think it's your personality that it kind of attracts the people that just think they can take advantage of you. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because you are a very giving person. But because you give so much, I think it's easier for people to take advantage of you and expect you to just do. And I really empathize with that because I have that personality. I do. I'm always the person that people come to when they need something. So sometimes I feel that way too. And it's just really hard because you got to kind of keep that balance of like doing nice things for people, but not going overboard.
You know, I pulled the 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords and the World card reversed. Now with the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, that's that's like hardship, and it's just sometimes it could be even to where you should be making more money, or there should be more money coming in, or you're trying to find a way to bring in more money. And then the 3 of Swords, that's the 3 of Swords that that is a complete heartbreaking card. That's like where you've I wonder if just recently if you've had to deal with some heartbreak or deal with basically just heartbreak, or just just something that just doesn't sit right within your heart. And then the World card reversed, just showing that there's something that's ongoing. Maybe need to close out, that needs to be closed out. So definitely when if something that's causing hardship, and something that's definitely like weighing on your heart too, that's heartbreak. But I'll show you the. Yeah, and Saturn on the Sun will do that too. A lot of times when you have hard aspects with Saturn to your Moon or Saturn to your Sun, it will do that. And that's kind of a thing. Like Capricorns and Aquarius is kind of go through it a lot too, because they're ruled by Saturn. But other placements like Virgos or Leos, if they have like that Saturn on their Sun, it will do that, and it does cause a lot of solitude, and it does cause you to have to really you sit with yourself a lot. But and a lot of times I've noticed too, Saturn in the first house or Saturn on the Sun, those people are because Saturn's always about work for others. You work hard for others. It's not about yourself, it's about for others. And sometimes a lot of people that have that Saturn on the Sun or a first house, they do that. They give their whole life of work to others. Yeah, and that will cause there's a lot of loss. Yeah. What?
She mentioned something in the comments too about feeling lost and feeling alone. And that
Now, Matt, you have Saturn in the first house, so you probably understand that, on a level too.
that's sounds like abandonment issues. All about that one. Shadow work.
And a lot of times, sometimes it kind of gets a little bit different than shadow work. Sometimes it's just, just putting your foot down and changing up things a little bit, maybe changing up routine, and only allowing people into your life that are deserving, allowing people into your life that are worthy.
Yeah,
That's
you start
really
being a lot more selective. You have to be more selective, darling. Trust your intuition.
Oh, and Virgos, here's another thing too. Virgos have a connection with animals, especially small dogs, small animals, like a lot of times, that furry companion is sometimes a better companion than some humans too as well.
I like my dog better than most humans. Just throwing that out there. I think you're picking
She's
up.
dealt with a lot of death.
Not
Parent,
feeling well.
sister, got all when your Cookie's back. No, it's okay, Cookie.
Oh no, Ruth, I'm so sorry for that.
That's hard.
Yeah, I do think you have a lot of grief. I think you need to work on that. I think that causes you to be alone a little bit.
Sorrow.
Yeah, people leaving.
Andrea,
people dying, people leaving, people not staying when they said they would.
Oh, you have a Chihuahua?
Oh, you have a Chihuahua.
Yeah. I figured you might probably have a little pet. Yeah, Virgo, Scorpios, and Sagittarius, they always have to have animals.
No.
And Pisces. Yeah. And then Cancer seem to collect cats.
I want a little Shih but my husband says my shepherd would eat it.
Yeah, my mom has a Chihuahua too. All right, Cookie.
Oh, wow. You'll have to tell me about that later, Shane.
Ooh, that's a good story. And
my husband does security for a living.
Cookie, what do you like? Do you guys have miniature teacups, medium size, the Chihuahuas?
Oh, when Cookie's back, you can pull a card for her now.
All right, Cookie. So I pulled the Three of Cups reverse, which that's possibly like a union didn't go right or may not go right, but there's a silver lining to that because after that I pulled the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is very much from something going from bad to good. So you may take something like a situation where it's supposed to have been like a union with others or collaborating with others that didn't go through so well, but something actually turns out to be something good. And then I got the Eight of Cups, and then so like Eight of Cups, that's like that's like a how to put it, like change, like something like a good change coming up. And a lot of times it's for something good, so if there's like a meeting, like just like get together with the girls or somebody you're supposed to like go do something with or some plans or whatever that falls through, that's okay because there's something that's good that's going to come out of it.
Aw, he looks like a Taco Bell dog. I like the Taco Bell dog.
Oh, Sebastian. I love Sebastian. It's one of my favorite names. I had a Cocker Spaniel. He was like a strawberry blondish. He had a lot of red in him though. His name was Sebastian. Yeah, my mom had a Taco Bell dog too. Named him Taco. Well, my daughter named him Taco.
I have a German Shepherd named Akira, and it's so funny because we recently bought an Acura. So whenever I say Acura on my phone, it wants to say Akira. It wants to like change it to Akira, and whenever I say Akira, it wants to change it to Acura. So I'm like, oh, my phone is backwards. Yeah, we have a big German Shepherd, and then we have a Siberian Husky. That's my daughter's, and then my other daughter has I don't know what type of dog it is. It's a mutt, and then she's got a lab mix. Oh, Roswell, that's a pretty name. Oh, she's turning 15. I hope her party is wonderful.
So you got something going on with others. So you got it's a little celebration thing going on. All right. Yeah, German Shepherds are loyal.
You know, are you I'm wondering where you're planning on having it, Cookie. I think the issue might be with where you're having it. It might have to change the venue, but it'll work out.
All right, we have Lachelle next. And Lachelle, you're born on the 29th, so I'm also born on the 29th, so it's pretty easy to remember. You're December 29th, I'm January 29th.
Lachelle, which deck do you want? Do you want the Alice the Wonderland deck, or do you want the Ellie Kai?
While y'all were talking back there a minute ago, my whole right side was like on fire. I don't know what the hell was going on. It was like, I don't know, massive fucking energy going
on. Thanks, Ruth. We love to hear it. Feel free to leave us a review.
She said second. She said second.
And follow us. We do these a couple times a week. We try to anyway.
Sarah.
Oh, thanks, Cookie.
On her page about the blue moons.
You're always working, Sarah Lynn.
I think I do work a lot. Yeah, Cookie, I think it is a venue, but I think it will work out. Okay, I'll do the Ellie Kai for you, Lachelle. Thanks, Ruth. We love to have new followers. We usually go live about this time or maybe an hour earlier. So we try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but my schedule is kind of hectic, so it doesn't always work out that way.
That was a better way to put that.
What?
Then we try.
So
we
usually like about 11 o'clock Central Time.
We try to do it a couple times a week, but your schedule is so hectic. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a pretty hectic schedule. Yes, we're still live, Jewel. Well, you want to come play? Oh, I don't know how many people we can have on StreamYard. How many people can we do on StreamYard? 4?
I'm not.
I know we tried to do it before, and it wouldn't let us.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you can do 5.
I don't know if it was just having problems that day or what, but it was not my friend. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. This is the card that I pulled for you, Lachelle. This is from the Ellie Kai deck, and it says, and every card has like a little verse on it. Ellie Kai is French, and it means she who seeks. So it's got the name of the card, and then it's got a little message on it. And the name of this card is Makita. And it says, observe. That's the main message of this card. So what you need to do is you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Instead of acting on your instinct or how you want to act or based on what you think is going on, observe it. Watch it, because what you think is going on isn't going on. I think it's the wrong person. I think you're having issues, and you think it's something, and it's not that. It's different. So you need to pay attention to what's going on around you before you make any decisions or any choices, because what's going to happen is it's not exactly the way you think.
All right, here in just a moment here.
I'm looking for something big enough to.
And Melanie's gonna pull a card for you too.
Yep. I'm just.
Aw, Cookie said you're amazing. Okay, Jewel.
Oh, thank you, Cookie.
Oh,
So I was like, so the
Jewel,
cards
I
did pick
can't
up on
wait
a
to see
celebration.
little
That's
Dolly
cool.
and that little Missy in that dress that you get for her. I can't wait.
All right.
Hey,
All right,
Mel, if I
let's see
send
what
you something, you should read it aloud on the stream, or you should.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
All right. We're doing the
Hang
show,
on a
right?
minute. I got to change my battery.
Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. And that's very interesting too. Okay, so I pulled the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, which is it's
An entanglement is what it is.
It's what?
Yeah, that's
A
kind of
financial
interesting.
entanglement.
The Knight of Pentacles reversed though. The only one that's reversed though is the Knight of Pentacles.
Men of
So
Pentacles.
you know what?
Usually,
you know what? I'm gonna split the deck. I'm gonna split the deck and see what I got in the middle here. Oh, two cards came out. Queen of Cups with the King of Wands reverse. Oh boy. Don't kill him. Oh boy. Yeah, I went to pull out one card. Two came out with the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands reverse. So you know that I'm splitting the deck again. I'm just gonna put one more here, and then I got the Tower card reverse. So something's gonna go down.
yeah, and it has to deal with your finances. It seems like you should have more money than you do. Something's eating up your finances, but in order to figure out exactly what it is, that's where you have to observe, I'm pretty sure. Because it's not what and why you think it is. It's something different. So just pay very close attention to
Yeah.
the why. Don't jump down people's throats until you have all of the facts.
And the Tower reverse, that's kind of one of those things where it's not something that's gonna be. It's something that can go down, but it doesn't have to be like in a flame of like just annihilation. It could be something that could be like kind of course corrected type thing. It's like it's kind of like a slow bomb coming in instead of like a fast one that you don't see coming. But there's definitely something going down. But yeah, and it is something domestically related, with money, especially with when the yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have some issues with money if you just observe what's going on before you get upset. Yes, Jewel, I can very much pull a card for you. Which deck do you want? The Alice in Wonderland or the Ellie Kai deck? And Andrea wants a card too, so I added you both to this. I think Matt is okay.
Oh my God, I hate this camera.
He was just yawning, I think.
Oh, fucking.
They're asking if you're okay, Matt. I don't know what you were doing because I wasn't looking.
Asking for what?
Yeah, I wasn't either.
What they ask?
If Matt Cookie asked if you were okay.
I'm fine. What? I was putting some eye drops in.
Oh, that must be what she saw. She must have seen you putting your
I was
eyebrows
trying.
in.
That's why she asked.
But I just had it on the
I got like a big energy hit from that whatever the hell happened there a minute ago. So that was like, what the fuck was going on? I don't even know what was going
Yes,
on.
you have ADHD, Ruth.
Huh?
Ruth said, "Do you have ADHD?" But I don't know who she's asking.
Me?
The other one that I couldn't. Oh, Ellie Kai. Okay, I'll read from you with the Ellie Kai deck. It's actually easy to spell. It's Lellle, and then it's Kai Qui. It's French. It means she who.
The only French word I know is la petite mort. It means little death.
Well, what a lovely word to know.
No, it's actually describing the ultimate height of ecstasy in the middle of orgasm.
Oh, lovely.
It's a great word. Sarah, you're such a prude. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing to know. Come on.
I used to know a lot more French when I was younger.
What better way to describe the ultimate?
Okay, Jewel, this is the card that I pulled for you. Ooh, it's pretty.
Oh, that is pretty.
Yeah, this is Perpetua, and she indicates like being sad and withdrawn. But she's telling you at this time, it's not time to be like that. It's time to kind of break free from yourself and stop being that alone and standoffish. It's time to wake up. It's time to move out of that shadow phase of your life and move on to better things. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a second card too, just because I want to see what you're supposed to move on to. I pulled this card in the reverse, but I'm going to show it to you in the upright so you can see how pretty it is. I love this deck. It's so pretty. And this card, that card is Molly, and it's she who is curious, destined to search. And it's telling you, it's in the reverse position. So it's telling you, you need to get back to that curious phase. You need to get back to learning what you kind of put off on hold. You need to get back into society. You need to. I moved and knocked something over. You need to put yourself back out there. You need to make yourself a little bit vulnerable, even if it's uncomfortable, because that's going to help you to grow. Even if the relationship doesn't end up panning out, and this is friendship wise mostly. Even if the relationship or the friendship doesn't pan out, you're going to learn something from it. So when you emotionally reserve yourself and kind of stand off yourself, the only thing you're doing at this point is hurting yourself. There are times where you need to take a step back and kind of like be that recluse, but it is not that time now. It is your time to shine, to flourish, to make those connections, and I think you would benefit from that.
I pulled the World card, which the World card, there's an ending of something, something coming into a completion, which is good. It's a card for Saturn, followed by the Queen of Swords reverse, which this card here is just, it's an air sign, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is just warning against, don't be cold in nature, and also too, watch with the emotions and everything. Don't let them overtake you, because what you got coming for you is the Temperance card, which is the card for Sagittarius, and this is a card about purpose and having patience and purpose, and it is a card about putting yourself out there and being balanced between all of the elements. It's what I love about the Temperance card. Usually it's here she's just got the one, but usually it's like all four elements are balanced, and she's just doing her thing, and the reverse of the Temperance card is I always love that. It's think yourself in a bad mood, but if you didn't get it reversed, the only card that was reversed was the Queen of Swords, but the Temperance card, that is, coming out there. It's the card for Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the teacher, the leader, the always seem for the higher mind of knowing things, the wisdom, knowledge, and it's that self-made guru, so it is about, coming out.
And I just want to touch too, I don't think the card meant you were sad. I think it kind of meant that you kind of withdrew, and the cards have said sad on it, but I didn't actually get sad when I was actually reading the card. I got more withdrawn, more recluse, more where you're isolating yourself to focus on whatever else you're doing, but you're kind of sectioning off people. So it's kind of like you're more recluse and inside yourself and with your immediate, what's in your immediate life, rather than being like the people person, the friendly person. I think it's mostly about making those connections. And yeah, I'm so happy you're taking that psychology course. I think you're going to absolutely love it. Well, I know you love it already, but I think you're going to love the whole rest of the course. It's really good stuff. I love doing my psychology degree. And then Andrea wanted
psychology is awesome. Yes, get a degree in it. It's totally worth it. Even just the classes alone are just worth it.
Yeah, I think it was needed, Jewel, but I think it's time to kind of ease up on it a lot. I think that's what the cards are saying anyway. And besides, I like your pretty face. So come out and play more.
Wow. I think we were just having this conversation the other day.
Oh, with Jewel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Told her she needed to play more. I told her everybody needs to play more. I didn't say her specifically. I said everyone needs to play more. We have forgotten how to play. Okay. As a species, we forget how to play. We're so caught up paying for our bills and doing adulting bullshit that we forget how to play. We're creators.
Oh, that is me.
We're creators.
Oh,
we have forgotten how to create because our imagination has been stifled.
Okay, Andrea, sweetie, tell me what deck you want me to read with. Do you want me to read with Ellie Kai or the Wonderland Oracle?
It's Aquamarine.
What's Aquamarine?
That
oh,
pretty
your
little
pendulum. Oh, pretty. I love Aquamarine.
It's their best birthstone.
It's such a pretty color.
One of them.
So I still haven't bonded with it yet.
Thanks.
Oh, it's my new baby. It's my new pendulum.
Hey Mel.
And then I have the other one that's beautiful. Oh, I love this one. The one I got from Tammy, the blue Hawkeye one that Tammy got for me. I love it too.
Oh, I remember when she got you that. I seen it before you
gorgeous. And even the handle, it's even got it on
the marine pendulum.
What's the birthstone for March, Mel?
Beautiful. No, you threatened to beat me up earlier, Andrea.
Melon.
And WWE elbow slammy. Yeah, you're being abusive earlier just because I called you Nana.
Well, it's Andrea's turn to get a reading.
No.
Is Andrea next? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Watch us pull the baby card. Watch one of us pull the sun card.
I'm not gonna pull that card.
with the princess. I would just shut up.
Hey Mel.
All right.
Ooh,
yeah.
Hey, what's the birthstone for March?
What?
What's the birthstone for March?
Birthstone for March would be the topaz.
Topaz.
Blue topaz.
Okay.
Andrea, this is
January
for you.
Sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Sarah.
Sure, Jewel. This is a card I pulled for you, Andrea. It is Curiouser and Curiouser. This card is actually telling you that it's a bad thing to be curious. And it's a bad thing to be curious because you have so many hobbies, you have so many things that you're already doing, spreading yourself thin. And the more things you do, the less time you have to devote to each thing. And it's causing you to have conflicts, especially when it comes to completing things like your photography class. So you're going to have to, you're not going to have to give anything up. You're just going to have to take time to focus and not take any more on. So you need to take a minute, get yourself centered, get yourself focused, and make a priority list of what's the most important things. Jewel, what?
Andrew, bend over. If you want me to bite you, pick a spot.
Wait, what?
Oh, yay! I'm so happy, Jewel. So for those of you that don't know, I sent Jewel a little haunted doll that I got at one of the sales that I did. And her name is Missy. Well, it was so bizarre. I wrapped her up in like so much bubble wrap, it wasn't funny. But she cracked on the way there because she's a porcelain doll. So it cracked at the top of her head, and the crack was like so perfect, like not even like you could put it right back together. So Jewel put her back together and she's fine. The doll doesn't seem upset. She's just like, oh, it's another crack. But Jewel was looking for a dress for this doll. And when she was looking for a dress for the doll, she found two other dolls that were just like her. So she bought her little friend for her little haunted doll.
That's cool. Yeah, and just spread them then. Just bend over.
I'm so happy you got them,
really
Jewel.
cool.
Have to take pictures and send me.
She was able to fix her.
Yeah, she was. I thought she was going to be so upset that she broke, but she really didn't care. And like the most ironic thing that happened like that day, we have like a scrap car that we keep in my field because my husband has a classic car, and it's really hard to get parts for it. So we came across a classic car that's the same make and model, and we just keep it for parts in my yard. Nobody ever touches the car, nothing. My kids are outside jumping on their trampoline, and approximately the time that Jewel receives the doll in the mail, the window to this car shattered, like the side window. It like shattered in like a million pieces. There was nobody there at all. And my son tells me, because I wasn't home, I was doing a sale. He calls me and he tells me, Mom, I saw a spirit in the window of the car when it broke. I'm like, the car window broke? And he's like, yes, I watched it. We're sitting on the trampoline and it just broke. So I think the doll broke the window to let me know that she broke. So it was just weird.
And then she broke the car window, so that's probably why she was like, oh, even trade, we're good, we're even, we're good.
No, I think she knew. I think she just wanted me to know.
I'm just teasing.
And she knows that that car window is like not something that we were even concerned about, because what we bought it for is like the internal pieces of the car, like under the hood. So it was just really
She was able to fix her.
But okay, so now you have to finish.
All right, so Andrea, I pulled the Lovers with the Six of Pentacles, and then I got the Four of Swords reverse. Now the Lovers card, that's like a union with somebody, meeting up with somebody, the connection. So there's going to be, I do get somebody, and I feel it's going to be a male. But I also show like with the Six of Pentacles, though, it's something like with sharing in the victory, sharing, it's sharing in the wealth, so there's going to be something good coming in there as well. And then with the Four of Swords reverse, it's a card of like being within your mind, within yourself. It's an introverted card, but with the reverse, it shows that it's going to be the opposite. Like it's going to be like you wanting to get things off your mind and like clear all that backed up clutter that you have within the mental realm. Maybe with this new person or person coming in.
It could just be a really good friendship. The Lovers card has been known to be a very good confidant.
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean lover. It could be, lover between, it could be kindred spirits as well. But, and with pulling with the Pentacles, though, it could be somebody that, you can report back and forth and maybe come up with some ideas of maybe making some money together or something, or something that's going to be beneficial or something, that's going to bring in something tangible for you. Or whatever you do to need that.
It was pretty crazy, Cookie. It was definitely, yeah. I wasn't expecting it for sure. Okay, does anybody else want a reading before we log off of here?
Now, Cookie says, I want to send you something. Can you inbox me how I can send it back? Sarah, don't forget, we've got to inbox Cookie.
Okay.
And rattle the cookie jar. We're going to rattle the cookie jar. Hopefully she's got white chocolate macadamia nut and no oatmeal. Unless it's oatmeal with butterscotch, then we're okay.
Yeah, I'm good with white chocolate macadamia nut. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite
too. Or maybe
too.
some old-fashioned chocolate chip. I like that too.
Ooh, or even peanut butter cookie or peanut butter cookies with the butterscotch chips. Yeah, that's good too. Or the peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss in the middle. Those are good too.
Or my grandmother's cookies. My grandmother, she made the best cookies because she sifted her flour because she used it, and people just don't do that now.
It's all hot in here. I'm like sweating. This little fan's not even working. Just wanted to say hi to everybody.
I'm freezing. I have I have like a huge heavy blanket on because my AC broke the other day, right? So I thought I'd be cool, and I'm like, I'm gonna go get this badass AC. So I went and I bought like a 1500 BTU 8 air conditioning for my room, and it works so well. I am like freezing cold. It's like 60 degrees in my room.
1,500? I mean, 15,000?
Hmm
1,500 is not very big. 15,000, maybe that would be a big one.
Yeah, it's a 15,000 BTU.
Okay, that's probably three phase, isn't it?
I don't know, but it's rated up to do like up to 800 square feet.
It's not 120 volt. What I'm saying, can you plug it into a regular outlet, or you have to have the 3-prong outlet?
You have to have a 3-prong.
Hmm Yeah, high amperage, baby. Can't run that
Yeah,
on one.
I had to go get the best, but now my house is freezing cold. And then I took all the other AC units out of
What
my
you
windows
need,
and cleaned them
what
all
you
off.
need is to have like a fan to help circulate it around, so it's not like clinging in one place. Hang on a minute.
Oh, the way my house is set up, it's like facing my bedroom door, like to go out of my bedroom door. So it goes out of my bedroom door, and then there's a fan like right there, so it gets circulated throughout the house. It keeps my whole house pretty cold, but
Yeah.
it works pretty well, a little too well.
Fans. Well, yeah, I mean, but it's better to have something like that. It's better to have bigger than you need because it won't overtax the unit. One that's struggling to keep up all day,
You, Katie, or
it's less
Cookie, I don't
efficient
know what it's
too.
Katie.
It's less efficient too. A
Yeah.
larger unit that doesn't have to struggle as hard to keep it cool
Well,
doesn't
we
have
have
to
two
work as
other
hard.
ACs. We have two other ACs in the main part of the house too, and I took them all out and I cleaned them today, so now they work like really, really well.
Yeah, that helps.
Andrea, I might rival you with pictures. I deleted 15,000 pictures from my phone a couple months, like a month ago when I got my new phone. I don't have to keep pictures for work for like a minimum of like 3 months, so they add up. I had way too many. Okay, last call for readings.
Last call for alcohol.
So finish your whiskey or beer.
Oh my god, I just found the most cutest little cookie monster. Love it. I'm sending cookies.
So
Go ahead and pull one for me, guys, while you're here.
what was that?
All right, well, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. Really do appreciate it.
Yes, we love you all. We shall see you next time. Oh, that's just one laptop. I have 2 laptops and 2 phones and tablets. Oh, most of mine are on my phone, but
Oh, I've got 2
guys later.
desktops, a laptop, a tablet, and 2 phones.
I have I have a laptop and we have a desktop and I have a phone. So I have 3. Okay. We love you guys. Talk to you later.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Tuesday.
Have a good
I
night.
think we're gonna do Tuesday.
Night, guys. Everybody take care.
Thanks,
Bye,
Matt, for
y'all.
joining us.